What's up? It's your boy Mick, and I'm honestly kind of sick. But it's all good though, because I'm still here to break down these Crucible plays to you from Destiny 2. Today we're going to focus on looking at plays and then breaking them down in slow motion to focus on the beautiful and poetic, chaotic nature of Destiny PvP.
Look what you have.
Right off the bat, you're seeing people fly across the screen.
Double down.
Now the thing about this clip is my Nova Bomb is below this hunter and they shatter dive or whatever on top of it. I just thought that was beautiful. You don't notice that in regular speed. Yeah, split second decision. As soon as I saw that purple dude in the air, I wanted to run, but it was too late. The rest was a purple Captain America based death in slow motion. Side note, I absolutely love how the characters just dissipate into nothingness. Real talk, I was mad at this one. When you watch in slow motion, Buddy takes the full Nova Bomb to the face for his homie. Just the full Nova Bomb. I expected a double kill here, and I clearly did not get it.
Sound tactics bring victory.
Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. I felt dirty for doing this. I felt so bad. Sorry. Whoever that is, I'm sorry.
I thought to myself, is that a miniature sun? But no, it was you, raining light on your opponent.
Shaq be talking the best shit, and I am all for it.
Double down.
In slow motion, this ends up being one of my favorite clips. First thing, you see the long flight time for the Nova Bomb, which I think is really cool, seeing the black void explode. Then on the left, you see this dude come up with double uppercuts. Thank God I had some assistance via the Nova Bomb and friendly fire, or else I would have ended up a tangle, or whatever they're called.
Go, make them cry.
This clip is a two-parter. First, I get the ammo. Clearly, I see the dude in the corner, and I panic super. I'm going to be pretty critical of my decision-making, despite the fact that I only had less than a second to make this decision. I chose the guaranteed path of survival, which would have been the Nova Bomb, thinking I'll get the heavy, and maybe I'll get another kill later. Yeah, this one's just a little embarrassing. First, completely whiff on the rocket. I didn't get the lock, and I led in the wrong direction. Not sure how to break that down. Secondly, the peek, get cover peek is just in my DNA. I mean, that's just hard-coded muscle memory. Shouldn't have done. One of the uppercuts gets through, boom, and the rest is just a slow motion death. I will never get tired of watching that in slow motion. Sorry. This clip is unique. It's just a bunch of chaos right here. I don't really do anything, but just watching it back in slow motion, I thought was just absolutely gorgeous. First things first, I love all the colors on the screen. Secondly, that hammer almost hit me in the head. Thirdly, I think that hammer is what got the kill on the dude in the super. I'm not really sure. I'm not really paying attention to the feet at the bottom. All I know is I survived by the hair of my chinny chin chin. There's a lot to break down in this one, so stay tuned. I want to make sure I show my deaths in here too. Notice the dude on the top left, homie, right? That's my boy, right? Boom. Dang. Shot. Heartbroken. The next aspect of this that I like a lot is the long flight time of the Nova Bomb. I love it when you throw a Nova Bomb and it takes its time to travel, track, and in this case, straight up turn a corner. Absolutely fantastic. The next part is me chasing down these kills, like seeing the kills confirmed on the screen, purple balls, just following them. I guess my instinct here was I'm a blank shotgun warlock, so let me teleport shotgun cheese my way to victory, followed by unstoppable purple death balls. I think Mineta would call this Grape Rush, My Hero Academia reference. I also find the vivid display of color on the screen in slow motion to be fantastic. The reds on the sides, the purples across the screen, the random streaks of gold you see fly, it's just beautiful and you don't notice it because it's happening so quickly. Just like this one. On the left of the screen right here, you'll see Buddy get killed first. Bam. Right? And then right after that, you see this dude just... I don't want to finish that thought.
Don't let it upset you. This.
Shout out to every lucky grenade kill that's ever happened. I had failed so many times in this clip that as soon as I saw some dude coming, I knew I wanted to get a kill. It was basically just a stress super, I guess you could call it, an angry super. I just angry popped it. It's important to remember that all of this is happening within less than a second, less than a 2-second intervals. Like right here, I clearly see some people, but I whiff on the super. And then I see that hunter and promptly crap my pants and run away. Then I see Buddy on the left and continue to run away because I don't feel safe and don't feel like my survival was guaranteed. At this point, when I saw them not pursue, I figured they were hiding for whatever reason, and he was just camping in the corner for whatever reason. Easy kill. Here I get lucky and Buddy just happens to pop up in front of me. Despite the fact that I whiff on a bunch of shotgun shots and melees, I still happen to get that kill. That was just a guaranteed let's just not die at that moment. Probably a panic super by definition. And of course, shout out to every lucky grenade kill that's ever happened. And to wrap this final segment up, I make one mistake, miss on the grenade, and make another mistake. So very easily things can go south when you make a split-second decision in the wrong direction. For example, look at this poor soul trapped in this tether. They really don't have a chance here. Honestly, this is just slow motion poetry of a Guardian getting gunned down. It's very Clint Eastwood to me. Then, as we can see here in the slow motion of the super whiff, clearly the super has been popped. I didn't really notice that. I just pressed the buttons and I missed. Then on the right hand side of the screen, as soon as this screen turns, and I mean the moment the screen turns, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, Guardians of all types, this right here is the moment I crapped my pants. I still can't believe they didn't see me and I got lucky and survived. And like every Guardian ever, I idiotically pop shots at the hunter flying very high above me. So does everybody else apparently, as you can see. At this point, I promptly turn around, run away, and run into Buddy that was camping the corner. I just wanted to show that in slow motion. The explosions are beautiful. Right here, I get lucky. The way that I jumped just caused this hunter to pop in front of me as I whiffed the first shot. At this point, you can notice that I need to reload. I don't know that, and I should have got the kill right there. Also, this retold tale has slide shot on it, but I don't think to slide, though I should have, or else I would have gotten that kill a half second earlier or something. I don't know. When I finally load it up and slide, you can see that I whiff once again. So at this point, I'm feeling a little bad, but no problem. Keep in mind, this is probably half of a second worth of real life time. Shotgun melee, that's just muscle memory, and I whiff. Touch the ground, second follow-up melee, don't know what I was doing, once again. We're in slow motion, so let's not be too critical of ourselves. But this next part is important. You're never supposed to chase. One of my friends that's much better than I in Crucible told me that, and he said never chase. I chase, and the dude has me dead to rights. If they have the last word, I'm pretty sure I'm dead right here. So I panic super just to extend this little momentum I feel like I have. Plus, it's momentum control. You're going to get your super all the time, so just throw the super, right? And as I make my exit, allowing the Nova Bomb to track and do its job while I make my escape, special shout out to the bare-faced Titan on the left. Cool armor. And once again, like I said earlier, I want to make it a point to show all of my deaths because, well, in a way, the stuff on screen is beautiful even when you're dying, right? This is definitely the best clip I have ever made in my entire life playing Destiny. By far, without doubt, this is the best clip I have ever made, hands down. There is two supers being popped, one in the middle, top of the screen, and one on the left-hand side. That hunter on the left throws his super, the warlock throws their super, it doesn't matter, I blink over both of it. I'd love the slow-mo footage from their side. I'm never gonna get it. Look at the bottom left of the feed, you can confirm that. Now they're both in the tether and they're just hanging out, so there's only one thing to do and give them a big ol' Rasen gun. Straight to the dome. I love the explosions. I will never get tired of watching bright lights and shiny things. It's just the Titan in me. Right here is just general gameplay, I guess you could call it. But I wanted to point it out for a couple of reasons. This whole clip, not very long in overall time, but when you break it down in slow motion, it is an eternity. First things first, this dude is on the point and there is a little mini wall in front of him. Whatever. We got numbers, so we should win. And I'm pretty sure I shot that Guardian in the private spot. It's okay. Wasn't intentional. I blink up. This part to me will always stand out and always be super interesting. I blink up, and as I'm going lower and going down, this hunter goes up. So it's kind of like our positioning changes, but when you're on the ground, you have better aim and stability and tracking and all that stuff, and clearly I had the advantage in health as well. Same concept here, it's just a regular fight, nothing too crazy about this. But when you break it down in slow motion, it's really interesting when you look at the story being told on the screen right now. For example, clearly we get a kill right there. Second buddy is just hanging out, lining up the shots. I think I got them in the gut. I saw a yellow number, but I'm not going to take credit for a headshot. Muscle memory of shooting, peeking, shooting, right? Like I mentioned earlier, that's just ingrained in us. So shooting, peeking, shooting, we were both doing the same thing. And I just happened to have enough aim assist on that bullet to get the headshot, or bullet magnetism, whatever it's called. Here we can see an example of just running around. I mean, that's all this was. I was just running around, trying to find somebody, blink shoddy, and then just a beautifully lucky double kill. Beautifully lucky. As you'll notice here, slide shot, retold tail, the bonus range or whatever, right? I pulled the trigger between both of them and enough pellets land on them to just bless me with that double kill. Or a kill assist, whatever you want to call it.
I'm calling this one. Zone B lost. Power play. Enemy has your zones. A victory well executed.
This is just another chaotic scene, and I'm a big fan of just random chaotic scenes, because when you break them down in slow motion, they're really nice. One thing about this random chaotic scene is it ends with a beautiful blink shoddy kill. Shout out to this random Guardian who gets eviscerated. I am sorry. We will do our best to avenge you in the following slow motion clip. Then we see this hunter. Shout out to this dude because I hit him with the Hadouken right here. Boom. And I'm surprised that it didn't take him out. Maybe I'm overestimating the power of that move. Regardless, hoppity hop, the hunter jumps to the top and then promptly gets shot by my squad. Simple as that. If you're going to get airborne, you're going to be vulnerable. So the key is to be selective when you do want to go up. You definitely don't want to go in the air against 3 Guardians. I mean, I guess maybe you do. In the heat of the moment, maybe you can get away. In this instance, it's one-on-one. They're crouching, so I know their movement is kind of limited right there off the bat. I jump up in the air, and at this point, I got the timing of the weapon readiness down perfectly and just fall to a nice and easy click, clack, pow. And that'll cover it for this episode. Look out for other potential future slow motion Crucible videos. I think it's always fun to watch things break down like that. But regardless, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and may RNG forever be in your favor. Unless when you fight against me, in that case, I hope you have bad luck. But, get good guns, but have bad luck and then we win. But never mind, you know what I'm talking about. GG's.